Alright, welcome back. Last time we got the eternal water source. Got my first 2 deaths, but it's not that bad. Starting on Crystal Eye Castle. Those blue beast things are annoying. But it shouldn't be too bad, the level's kind of quick, I only have the 1 star. Probably not gonna beat it in the amount of time. But actually, it's not that long. Well, you're really just doing the fights. But as long as I don't act foolish, it shouldn't be too bad. I sped this part up just because it's long, but like it's not long enough to cut it all. So I might as well just keep it in quicker speed. Absolutely dangling the barrels there. This time I just run straight through them because they don't do any damage, but I hate fighting the Cyclops that have the axe and they spin because you can't hit them at all. You just have to wait or get hit. Either way, they're just a pain. I collect literally every coin that I can, especially at the beginning, just to make it easier. I did not notice it was only one of those things for the first, or for that door. I thought I had to get multiple. Oh yeah, I've had controller problems. It doesn't happen too often, but I think it's fixed now for, I don't know about the next video, but a couple videos it should be good. I think it was the battery case for the 360 controller that was the problem, but whatever, works now. I think the one at the end is Earth Element. Yeah, okay. Says it. I wonder when we're gonna get our first duplicate per type. I'm worried about that the most, just because it's gonna be a pain to do 100% completion if I don't get anything different for the type anyway. I'm really pumped to use all the characters because there are a lot that I've never touched, and I know people complain about the Tornado main ability, but I couldn't imagine it's that bad. It seems fun to use. But this creature, dragon thing that can't fly, is terrible. So I cut out that last part just to get to this next arena battle, I guess you call it. I'm decently low right now. This should be good. Yeah, like just the way they don't take damage and move and everything is just so annoying. At least that one got stunned during getting hit. Already done that. Now we can go do the main fight. Pretty quick level, honestly. Like, obviously I cut out a bit and it's sped up, but still, this is a pretty fast level when you just focus on killing all the creepy one-eyed creeps. But yeah, once you do that, there's not much else to the level. Not 100% sure why I went backwards there, but... And again, controller dying. I end up going and grabbing the other pack right there and fix it, hopefully permanently. I believe that's where that was, what that was. Already low on health. 4 of those guys just came out, and there's still more hitting rocks. I tried to dash away from that one, but I got stuck. I saw food there, but it was already low. Couldn't hit that guy. And he hit me, which was brutal because, as you can see, I'm at 20 HP, and I keep trying to stay enough away, but I just got greedy and dashed directly at him. So there's my 3rd death. Which is very annoying. Because I just hated dealing with these Cyclops. They're so annoying. Sped it up a little bit more this time just to get through as quick as humanly possible, but also show the content might as well. Still going for every coin, just so I can get the upgrades done as quick as possible, because I was hoping that the flamethrower was going to be exactly what I needed, but it we'll see. I don't think it ended up helping at all. And as you can see, it did not fix my controller, but like I said, I'll get that dealt with. Sorry for the annoyances. I left this part in, not for any specific reason, but just because I was going in I put it in a higher speed, I just decided to cut it out. It really isn't going to save any time. Still collecting every single coin I can. Okay, we're back in the 2nd arena place. And after taking a headbutt to the dome, I killed the blue beast. I made sure to wait to grab the food just cause, but I got it, grab all the coins, double check everything, and now we're finally back with this ridiculous battle that made me go back to it because I messed up like a fool. But I'm trying to dash across there to break the whatever you call that he's standing on. I was about to go dash right into them and get them, but That would have been a terrible idea. So everything just comes out of his left side instead of splitting it up. So he was caught in an animation that I decided to take. But then he got pushed by a Chompy. I was able to dash around and get him. And the same thing happened, but he was able to walk around this time. But dashing and shooting fire pretty much finished everything off there. Just standing right at the entrance. And finally I beat it, grabbed that eyeball, and got out of there. Thank God. Still didn't clear it in under 6 minutes, but I don't care. That was terrible. Now I think we can get 2 upgrades. I lied. I cannot. Oh, yeah. At this point, I totally thought that I was already on the flamethrower path, to be honest. But for now, we will start Stone Town.
Alright, this is as far as I can take you. Stone Town is just beyond this Cyclops outpost. But the
Dix is bringing us here to save his friend.
all these
That's great.
I sense something is very wrong here.
Oh, intro. Okay, back to grabbing every single coin that exists. As well as clowning on these chompies. Back for the $10. I realized then that it was the Mono Lisa legendary treasure, but nothing crazy happened till now. Obviously no gates for fire element Skylanders through there or before this, so just skip straight to this part. And I saw the coins around back, so I thought I might as well grab them.
Skylanders of the Earth element are stronger in this zone.
Obviously I don't get the hits off, just more annoying stuff. I decided to go this way first, because that's what you just should do. I just noticed the noise. I don't know if that's gotta be a glitch. Not like I'm sure, but I was able to dash and catch this grease ball. But sorry about the noise. I think it's coming from the game. I know that there's a glitch with the. Oh. Well, it seems that I'm foolish. That was just. Oh, maybe it is the fire. Yeah, there's a glitch with something. I heard it a little bit, and I wasn't sure what it was, but I know that, or I knew that it was the fire after not long, but I don't know what was causing it, so I'm sure it's just obviously a audio glitch from the game, but like I had a ton of health. I'll grab the bomb here. I know I don't need it, but I was going to get rid of that Cougar up there, but I decided there's no point. We're about to get up there regardless. And I foolishly went, I didn't know what I was thinking there, but I wanted to do that, is what the main point is. Such a rat. Anyways, we keep fighting these rock golem things, and they keep being an annoyance. Money almost got away. There's a stealth elf. Through the door we did a stealth elf, and we're in the boss fight. So this is pretty quick. I mess up at one point, but whatever. It just takes a little bit longer to get to that point. But every time I come to this back corner, and you cannot get hit. So that's nice. So every time it ends, I'll go to hit him. I should just teleport back and forth. Honestly, with the amount of damage I do, it just makes more sense, but whatever. I did this, and then I came to this corner. Waited for him to throw down his rocks, like usual. And this is where the problem begins. I take a hit instantly from the rock, so... Oh, he goes to throw another one? I guess it wasn't there. But this is where the next stage, the phase starts. And again, you just sit in the one spot and he cannot hit you, so... And then he comes down and he throws that rock, immediately going full tilt directly at my skull. Hits cranium, and now I'm standing there, not able to hit him, and I was wondering why. It was because every time he hits you with that stupid rock, now he'll just throw this thing up again. I accidentally opened the home, I was using a different controller at this point. It had like the, what do you call it? The home button sticky-ish. I don't know. It's fine now. But it was just sticking really bad. But, thank God, it's fixed. And I'm using this other one. So he goes and he throws more rocks because the damage output of my characters of this Sunburn is abysmal. It's a shame. His flamethrower does nothing. This goes, and I almost get away, and pretty sure it wasn't right on the line there, but I might be wrong. But yeah, so I just have to go sit in the corner for another 10 seconds to watch Mr. Stone Man throw his arms in the air, and I wasn't sure where it was going to go, so I was going to sit in the corner, but it came rolled directly at my teeth. So yet again, I get to sit here and watch Mr. Stone Man throw his arms up. And then I was pretty sure I was at a good spot, got out of the way to make sure, and Goofy's laying on the ground looking like a dirty goober. And then finally we beat the level. Level up. I grab the coins I can grab. The rest are gone. Can't get an upgrade yet, but at least we have the earth something. Elemental earth source. So now we are starting Treetop Terrace. But then I realized, oh wait, no. Okay, we're good. I was just looking at the star. But here are the wasps that love to do damage. In the middle of my fight, I get a nice cutscene, just what I wanted. Gotta love shield characters. I just have to stand there like a meathead and wait for them to stop protecting themselves. Land directly on a bee stinger. Get frozen. Take a 70 right to the mouth. And then I finally get rid of these stealth elf ripoff ninjas. Teleport for the money, obviously. Eat some cheese, and now we are in the hall where we must destroy this blitzer bully with the life healing guy in the back. So I pretty much just try to out damage him, and then yeah, it takes a minute because he's getting healed. So I just end up boosting near the end and it gets rid of him. But here's another one, and these things are doing so much damage and I can't get far enough away. I finally beat the elemental one. Take 2 swords to the dome, teleport right in the middle of them, and I'm stuck in place for long enough to get swung on. Which, for now, that is the worst death that I've gotten, and it is also the 4th death that I have gotten, so love to see it. Currently rethinking my life at that point, wondering why I got this character on the wheel. His flamethrower is absolutely useless, but I'm not risking anything to get hit. Finally take him down. The life guy survives this time, so I get to stand there and cook him for a minute straight. Grab some money. And now it is time for a rematch against the Life Wizard and the 5 Stealth Elf ripoffs. This time I try to fight one at a time more, but it works a bit better, I guess, but now they're just bunched up, so I just dash twice. Sadly, I ran into one. Thankfully, one dropped meat on bone, so I munched that and continued clowning these goombas with my flamethrower. I go for the teleport for no strategic reason, walk straight, teleported away from it, and then back towards it. Finally took down its shield, and then there's another one. Yeah, these things are just terrible to fight. Just because I'm sitting here wasting my time waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's not attacking. And then I turn away, and then it starts attacking. So, yeah, this is just tough. Finally, some more cheese. Roll these guys down. Get a lot of XP, but not for a level 8 Sunburn. And now we're fighting this bully blitzer again, while getting chopped up by these 70 damage doing Cretan. My pretzel falls off the island, which is just perfect. But it is okay. We are so close to the end, all I need to do is that. And now we are pretty much at the last fight here. But first, it's time to play move the crystals because I don't know why. Because this game needs to add puzzles, I guess. Nice. See them all line up. And now we shall make it to the final fight, where there is 2 of each terrible, terrible thing to fight. She's at the back because I just took a 70 to the dome. These cretins things are flying around the screen, and the background is not helping me see them at all. I'm taking 70 damage over and over again. Pretty sure I'm cooked. But thankfully, I destroy them. But the first Goliath comes down, I immediately just go for this thing at the back. Let that one miss, and get him caught in his circle of me cooking him for dinner. Second one drops down, and these things are no longer healing it, so... yeah, I'm not sure what's supposed to happen, but I'm glad they weren't down here. Before we grab the seeds, I have to definitely get rid of these cretin. Just for the extra experience, you know. Healing each other. And I'm just standing here like a buffoon. Decide to teleport over and over again. Finally, we pick up the seeds of life. I believe is what they are. And now, we're going to upgrade to Immolation Destruction to leave behind flames that do damage to my enemies. More damage. Pretty nice. And now it is time for us to complete Falling Forest. Completion and collection stars are not finished, but that is okay. So right around here is when I got to an hour, but I thought I'd leave this in because it's kind of funny. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.